Hello, YouTube! It's summertime, and in the reality TV world, that can only mean one thing. Big Brother is back. For better or for worse, I've been watching Big Brother for well over a decade at this point. I've had my ups and downs with the show. Even last season, I was on the fence about watching, but then I see Felicia on the cast, and in the premiere episode, they bring out my favorite Survivor player ever in Suri.
I love you. I love you too. I love you too, no matter what. No matter what.
Okay, we
All
can't
right.
let this game separate us.
I know.
That's for real.
And I ain't.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right.
So I am back this season solely on the goodwill of seeing Felicia and Suri from last season. It's not because of the show itself. So we're fresh off the 2-night premiere. We've got to meet everybody on the cast. We got to watch the same episode play out twice with different people. I'll discuss those house guests. The breakout star of the first episode was undoubtedly Angela. The older lady, another real estate agent. She had some fun moments in the first episode, and she left a great first impression. I was cracking up watching her spin in that competition. Oh my gosh. I think she will be one to watch for sure. I guess I'll discuss the live feeds a little bit. She's the first HOH. How exciting. I can't wait to see what Angela does this season. Next is Tucker. Tucker ended up being the first person in the Big Brother house this year, so there goes his winning chances. I found him to be a tryhard in the first episode. Maybe he'll grow into being better in the diary room, but for now, he got on my nerves a little bit. I've got a good eye on him. I'm not sure I'm gonna like this one. Next is Chelsea. Chelsea's already on my bad side just based off of preseason antics. So I very much enjoyed when she completely bombed the competition and she ended up with the punishment being no competing in the HOH or the POV. Good. I'd love to see her leave sooner rather than later, quite frankly. And that's where I'll leave it. On to somebody I did enjoy, it was Chemo. Chemo had a great first impression seeing his life in Hawaii. We got a tragic backstory with his brother who got him into Big Brother. His family seemed fun. He's just got good energy. I think he will be fun this season. I hope he does well. Next on the cast is Joseph, the video store employee. He seems a little wacky. Let's see what he does. It's so early. I hardly have opinions on these people. He could be entertaining. I don't think he'll bro down. I'm not sure. I don't know if I'll like him, but we'll see. Next on the cast is Rubina, the shortest girl in the cast, and you could see it on the screen. Oh my gosh, she was being towered over by everybody. But good things come in small packages. She's got some energy in her, and I buy it. I buy that it's not an act with Rubina. I need to see how she adapts into daily life. Like, how do you interact with these people? Are you always this high energy? I would buy it. I know people who have that much energy. I think she could be a good time. She came off very strong in the first episode. I need to see more with her. Although I will say, I loved her point about not dealing with mansplaining, because that drives me crazy too. I hope she gets those alpha bros together, okay? Rubina, you better. Next is Cam. Definitely seems like a bro. We had the crystal revelation where he's into the crystals. Okay, Caitlin Herman. We'll see what becomes of him. I don't have high expectations. I don't like the bros, what can I say? That's always the worst part of Big Brother for me, watching the bros bro down. That's the worst part of any reality TV show for me. If you are gonna get in an all guys alliance, if you're gonna be one with the bros, you're an enemy of mine automatically. I hope he proves me wrong. Next is Mackenzie. She gives me bad vibes. I don't have a good feeling about her. I think she is going to be quite insufferable, if I had to guess. I hope she proves me wrong, but we see her, she's a construction worker. She's already talked about how she gets along with all the guys, so she'll probably be the not like other girls girl. Nobody likes that. You always gotta be a girl's girl, okay? I mean, good for her. She won the competition, but I had bad vibes from her immediately. And seeing the live feeds, it looks like everything I suspected about her is coming true. So we'll see. I would like to see Mackenzie flame out quickly. That's everybody who debuted on night 1. Moving on to night 2, we had Takor, the crochet girl. I thought she was very fun. I worry that she'll be an outcast amongst the cast because she's so unique. I love it. I think I could be best friends with her. She seems like a good time. I want to crochet with you, girl. Her outfits all look stunning. I'm sure she's going to be the fashion girl of the season, and I hope she sticks around so we can see all the outfits that she's made, that she's brought in. She was already rocking that hat night one. I was, yes, you better, girl. I hope to see good things come from Decor. Next is Kenny, another cop. Okay.
Okay.
What do you want me to do with this? I'm not gonna like him, I'll never like him, and I'm rooting for his downfall immediately. Enough said, really. Next is Lisa. She seems to be a fun personality. I love seeing her sipping the drink, chilling about in her introduction. I'm not sure how good she's gonna be at playing the game, but I think she should be interesting. There's a chance she might blend into the background if she's just so in over her head with the strategy. I don't know. Lisa, hopefully you're not a Bowie Jane. That's all I can say. Next is Quinn. He doesn't look like the bro type, but he kind of gave bro vibes to me in his first episode. I don't know. I'm not sure what to think about Quinn, honestly. My opinion about Quinn is probably the most shaky of everybody about this cast. I need to see more from Quinn. I don't know what to expect from Quinn. Next is Cedric, who lost the first competition immediately. He seems very high energy. I think he'll get on my last nerves, but I'm not sure if he's gonna bro down or not. I would suspect he might. I don't foresee myself enjoying Cedric, but sure, we'll see. Next is Brooklyn. She is best friends with Aaron from Big Brother 15, the most prolific racist Big Brother has ever seen. What are you doing here? Why are you on this cast? What did casting not look into? I feel like that's something that should have been found out before she was put on the cast, but okay, Aaron's best friend, let's see if you follow in her footsteps. I'm side-eyeing this one for sure. And I'll leave it at that. Ugh. Next is Matt. He's definitely going to be the alpha bro. Definitely. He's going to be on my last nerves. We get these same stereotypes every season with Big Brother, so I can already tell that this guy is not going to be for me. And I'm rooting for his downfall. And I think I might just get his downfall, because from the live feeds, he seems to be a chaotic mess so far. Okay. I have saved the best for last, Leah. Oh my gosh. From the instant she said that she was a chubby chaser in the preview on that first night, you knew what you were getting with Leah. Leah is about to be a breakout star. Even if she leaves first week, Leah, what a character. She's gonna be amazing TV. Some people just ooze star power. Last season, Felicia, you knew as soon as you saw her, she was gonna be a star. Leah is going to be a star. I hope to see her make it far. I hope to see her manipulate the men and make sure that a woman wins this season like she said she would. Love a girl's girl. Absolutely. She is a VIP cocktail waitress, following in the footsteps of Rachel and Janelle. Big shoes to fill. I think Leah could do it though. She is a breath of fresh air on this cast. We've seen some of her tweets on Twitter already. Leah girl, I'm pulling for you. Do the thing. Yes. So my favorites so far are definitely Angela, Leah, and I'll throw it to Core in there too. And Chemo. I'll throw Chemo in there too. I really enjoyed Chemo, yeah. So those four are the ones I'm looking out for. I'll make a winner prediction now, I guess. You know what? I want to have fun this summer. So my winner prediction is going to be Leah. Why not? Okay, now to talk about the episodes themselves and the twist. The theme of this season is AI. I do not support AI at all, and I never will. Don't take jobs away from people. I don't like what it's doing to the world. Definitely needs some adjustments there. I'm sick of seeing about AI, so I roll a bit seeing it in the Big Brother house. But sure, I guess they want to go for what's trendy right now, and nothing gets more clicks than AI news right now. Whatever. I'm glad I wasn't on this season. I don't want to be associated with AI in any way, shape, or form. So we have the house guest move in groups of 8, and they are asked if they want to allow a 17th house guest to move in. They're shown a clip of Ainsley, who I immediately knew looked suspicious. I was like, are you a paid actress? Are you AI generated? I don't trust you at all. I don't trust you at all. The voting happens, and of course, the instinct is, why would you want another person to compete against when the object of the game is to get rid of people? So, duh, you vote no. Don't let the 17th house guest in. And then Ainsley reveals herself to be this terrifying, ugly, low-budget AI blue girl. Like, okay, are we in Pandora? Low-budget Pandora? Okay.
Okay.
The AI reveals that everybody who voted no to letting Ainsley in the house is getting punished. So having good game sense gets you punished. Okay.
Okay.
Why? That's so stupid. Whatever. I was fine with it because Angela said yes and Leah said yes. Like, okay, the girls are safe. And then when we get to the competitions, which I have a bone to pick with Big Brother. So this isn't live at all, but we still have to watch every single person individually do the competitions. I don't want to see all these people run the same competition over and over again. Let's splice them together and do a little montage and wrap it at that. It's like their lazy way of saving time so in the editing room so they don't have to make scenes of the people actually talking. They make us watch half an episode's worth of competitions. It's not that interesting. Show me one person run through it and then montage everybody else. Show me the highlights. I don't need to see it all. If you want me to see it all, put it on the live feeds and I can watch the competitions that way play out in full. I don't get it. They're not that interesting. Competitions. This is not a show fully revolving around competition. It is a strategy show. We want to see these people strategize. That was my biggest problem last season too. The competitions ruined everything last season. Everything. The episodes, the outcome. How do you have Felicia and Suri in here not winning a single competition because they can't win anything against these physical guys who completely suck at every other aspect of the game? That just says so much about Suri and Felicia that they were able to make it as far as they did in a game that is so stacked against them. I will say the competitions so far seem to be a bit more equitable, to say. I would like them to cut down on the running aspects and all that, because imagine if Angela got the no, she would have been last, probably, because it would have the running. And so even if she saw everywhere immediately, it would have been like, no. But okay, not every competition needs to be fair for everybody, but it's just a little... I hope not every competition has running involved. I'll say that. I also think you could do more low-budget competitions. Like, it's not that exciting. It's not. I want to see these people. I want to see these characters. Whatever. I've been on this subject too long. So we had those competitions, and my favorite of the first night was definitely the spinning competition. It seemed pretty impossible to beat, but I got a good laugh out of watching everybody spin. And even though watching that on repeat got a bit obnoxious, I still was able to enjoy it, even on the last run, I'd say. The no competition, that's a competition I like to do because it just seemed so easy to me. I can run, I can point out letters and decode, okay? But watching it, snooze fest. It was so funny when Chelsea failed so tremendously. I did want Tucker to lose because he was just too cocky. He was just taking his sweet time, trying to get his extra camera time, chatting about everything, making jokes about the cockroaches being New York. Like, no, you're in the competition to fight for your life in the game. I would have liked to seen him get humbled, but I was also happy to see Chelsea fail. Like, okay. And then night 2, I enjoyed the plugs more than I enjoyed the face one. Watching Leah do the plugs, and she was just having the time of her life. And she still almost beat Quinn. She was so close. Quinn was talking about how he's all athletic and stuff. He almost got beat by Leah, who was just giggling, having a good time the whole time. If she just flipped that switch earlier, she would have been set. Oh, I was pulling for you, girl. And the no competition, they had to push their faces against the wall. That would have made me so mad if I was one of the girls with the makeup on. Like, you could see Takor's the makeup coming off on the disc. Oh, I hated that. And that one just seemed too hard too, and the rules seemed very weird. But whatever. Cedric lost, so I'm fine with the outcome for now, but I will be paying close attention to the comps this season. If I see the comps not playing out well after the tragedy that was last season, I will, without hesitation, tap out of this season. I don't have Suri here, I don't have Felicia here, I don't have them holding me to watching every single episode, so I will hold no hesitation. As soon as this show makes me mad enough, I will tap out. Now, if it's not the competitions, it'll be the twist. This punishment of not letting the people play in the HOH or the veto, ooh, I don't like it. Like, what a dumb handicap. Pick one or the other competitions, keep them out of. We also have Julie teasing changes to the nominations and changes to the evictions. We know from the live feeds that 4 people will be nominated. In the seasons where we had more nominations, that just allowed the majority alliances to steamroll, so I'm not very thrilled with that. Not enough to take me out of the show just yet, but I could see that being a bad omen for things to come. Now, changes to the eviction. It better not be anything too major. If it's not broke, don't fix it. I'm usually an advocate for make splashy changes, because that makes things more exciting. But with Big Brother, every change they make just seems to be like the worst change ever. So don't. If it's not broke, don't fix it, Big Brother. You don't have a good track record. Play it safe. Don't be sorry. If the show is in the hands of a good creative team, I would say, okay, I'm curious to see how this plays out. But no, I'm terrified. Terrified. This is Big Brother we're talking about. They don't know what they're doing. They make the worst twist imaginable and ruin their seasons. They're actively against good TV, it seems like. We have the tease of a deepfake HOH, which, okay.
Okay.
And we also have the tease of an America's veto, which, like, how are you giving this to somebody if it's America's veto? I need to see more. I don't need to see more, but let's see. Is America going to be voting to save somebody? I hate that, because I'd love it if this wasn't the same America that voted Cameron to win America's favorite player last season, but Ugh, yikes. I'm not even sure I'll make it to the end of the week with Big Brother, but I'm curious to see how things shake out for now. And I'll be back to update more, I guess. Big Brother is so terrifying to me. I don't know what this show's gonna do. I don't. It's so scary. Like, how reality TV is in such a weird state right now. Please, just have a good season for once. I want you to have a good season, but you're working against yourself. I'll be back with more Big Brother content. I'll at least update if I drop the show. Until next time, bye.